I think one of the most difficult things that I've had to kind of deal with in my better moods with my bipolar disorder is not overdoing it. I have bipolar 2, and so my depressive periods are typically harsher and longer than my hypomanic periods. And one of the things I really struggle with is not overdoing it, because it's really easy when you spend days, weeks, months on end super depressed, not being able to do anything, to overdo it when you suddenly feel super great. So I have to kind of limit myself on the things that I can do whenever I am feeling okay. Like, I've gotten up this morning, I have taken a shower, I've taken care of my face, I have eaten breakfast, I've made a phone call that I needed to make, which are things that are typically really difficult to do while I'm in that depressive state. But it's also kind of a struggle to be like, am I doing okay, or am I leaning more towards hypomanic? And it's really difficult for me to kind of figure out where the difference is between that. And something my therapist is really aware of is that I do overdo it, which then makes me crash out so much harder whenever that point hits where I start hitting the downward slope again. So it's just really hard to kind of gauge where I need to stop. So things that are easy for other people to do are really difficult for me to do when I'm in a depressive state. Things that are like, second nature, like taking a shower, brushing your teeth, eating, sleeping, that kind of stuff. They're all really difficult for me when I'm in a depressive state. And so when I'm in hypomania, I want to do everything. I want to paint my nails. I want to clean my house. I want to create stuff. I want to take care of myself. But it's really difficult finding that balance between taking care of myself as much as possible all the time versus making sure that I don't get too out of control when I do feel decent, and kind of limit the things that I do rather than doing everything that I want to do. Anyway, excuse me, that's my little rant. Have a good day.